So SAP HANA table partitioning. SAP HANA table partitioning here. So HANA table partitioning. So what does it mean? So why we have to do the partitioning here? First of all, what is partitioning? So the partitioning feature of the SAP HANA database is splitting the column store tables, splitting the column store tables into the smaller chunks, means smaller part. So splitting the means if you have the heavy table, normally as per SAP standard, if the any table records, when we have to do the partitioning means splitting the table into horizontally, we need to splitting the tables into so disjunctive subtables like that, we need to split it out here, right? So when we have to do this partitioning, table partitioning, so when we have to do the table partitioning here. So sub partition means if the table size is the table records as per SAP, if table records are if more than 2 billion records, 2 billion record in one table. If we have more than 2 billion records, we need to split into the smaller chunks. Records, we need to split into the smaller chunks here. We need to split into the smaller chunks here. So if the table records are more than 2 billion, we have to go for the partitioning. Splitting the tables into horizontally into subtables or partitioning. That is called the partitioning. So when we have to go for the partitioning means, so when the table size is more than 2 billion records, so then we can split that column store table into smaller tables. Smaller tables, we can go with that one, right? Why? Because as per SAP, to get the better performance or size limitations and improve the delta merge operations, parallel processing of queries, so then we may have to consider go for the so partitioning. One is the so load balancing. So suppose only one table, it has more records are there. Suppose this is the table, it has more records, hundreds of records. So not hundreds of, suppose like 4 billion records are there in the one table here, right? If the data is coming to your, suppose some data you need. So then application will come to the database level, it will filter the data. It will filter the data here. It will filter the data here. So it will filter the data. So, but the 4 billion records are there, it will check one by one and it will take some time. Suppose if you split the table into the one more table, disjunctive table means subtable, 2 billion, 2 billion, then one thread will search here, another thread will search it in another table, then your results are very fast. The results are very fast here. Also, load balancing purpose and also the size limitations. So, as per SAP, every column store table, it has 2 billion records only limitations. So if you have more 2 billion records, there is some performance issues here, right? So that is the, and also delta merge to improve the delta merge operation, parallel processing, delta merge, parallel processing. So all kind of things we have to go for the partitioning. Partitioning, we have to go for this one. So what are the types of partitions we have in the HANA database, right? For the single level partitioning, there are the three different types of partitioning available in the HANA database here. So there are the three different types of partitioning. So please go on mute. So three different types of partitions. One is the hash partition, right? The second one is the round robin partitioning here. Round the robin partitioning, right? The third one is called the range partitioning. Range, so range partition, range, so range partitioning here. So they are the three types of partitioning are there here, right? So what does it mean by the so hash partitioning? Hash partitioning here, right? So hash partitioning means this is the one everybody will prefer the so hash partitioning here, which means in the hash partitioning, so the rows hash partitioning, the rows are distributed equally to perform the load balancing. The entries will be distributed equally. You don't require the detailed information about the content, data, and everything here, right? As compared to the hash partitioning, so equally distributed into the each partitioning equally distributed here, equally distributed here. So which means, suppose example, so you have the one table, you have the one table which contains 8 billion records. 8 billion records are there. Each table there is a 8 billion records are there. So you want to go for the hash partitioning with four, four partitions, which means, so which means 2 billion records, 2 billion records, 2 billion records, 2 billion, like that. Four partitions will be created. The data 8 billion records will be split into the four partitions equally. 2 billion, 2 billion, 2 billion, 2 billion. So like that, the hash partitioning is for, so normally everybody will go for hash partitioning only. So so but here equally the data will be distributed equally. The data, the rows, the entries will be distributed to the so remaining four partitioning here, right? Remaining four partitioning, we can do that one here. So how to perform the partitioning means either query, or we can also use the either SQL query, or we can also use the HANA Studio to go for the partitioning of the systems here, right? So that is the hash partitioning here. So if I take about the round robin, so round robin partitioning here. So round robin partitioning means, so round partitioning and range partitioning, right? So if I go with the round robin partitioning means in the, so it's a kind of like, so so same as like hash partition only. Then here we need to select the hash key. We need to select it here. Means primary key we have to select it. Then we can go for the partitioning. We can go for the partitioning here, right? So let me show you how to perform this partitioning first of all. Then you can understand where we will get the this partitioning. Where you will get the so partitioning here. Where you will get the so partitioning here, it's a round robin, round ROU, round. We go to the HANA Studio here. So open HANA Studio. There is white black screen. So okay, it's up. Why it is showing no connection? Okay, meanwhile, let me explain the theoretical. So round robin mechanism, a round robin mechanism here, ROUND, round. Okay, round robin partition here. So round robin means same as like hash partitioning only, but but here is used to achieve the equal distribution of rows to the so partitions here, same as like partition. However, hash partition, we don't need to specify the partitioning the columns and everything. But with the round robin mechanism, new rows are assigned to the partitions on rotational basis. On the rotation basis, new rows, whenever the new row is coming, the rotational basis that will be assigned to the so that rotational basis. But here table must not have the primary key. Every table there is a primary keys to identification purpose. When you are going for the round robin partitioning, your table must not have the primary keys here, right? So primary keys here, which means new rows are as the only the basic functionality is here. New rows, whenever the new data is coming, new rows are assigned to the partition on the rotation basis to achieve an equal distribution, equal distribution. So equally, the data will be assigned to the partitions on the rotation basis here, right? So that is the, so here as partitioning, we need to select the columns, so specify the collisions and everything here. So here, so here in the round robin, whenever the new data comes, so only the specified partition, the rotational basis, the data will assign to the required partitions here, required partitioning here. That is called the so robin round robin method here. When it comes to the when it comes to the so so hash and range round robin almost same, but in the round robin partitioning, rows are equally distributed each partition, and also new rows are equally assigned to the each partition. Each partition, new rows will be assigned here, right? Suppose if I talk about the range robin partition, you can create a dedicated partition for certain values. So range means values, values based. So when you are doing the range partitioning, separate values means hash partition and round partition is system will decide all the data four partitions equally it will distribute it here. But when you go for the range partitioning, the range partitioning is based upon the certain values, dedicated partitions for certain values. We just have to in-depth knowledge of the table content. So here we require some in-depth knowledge on the range partitioning, which value should go to the which partitioning, and all those things, which partition, suppose four partition, so which values should go to the first 1 to 10, 1 to 10 numbers. Suppose like example, you have the four partitioning, example you have the four partitioning here, right? So in that case, one of the range is like 1 to 10, 1 to 10 rows you should go to the in this partitioning, 1 to 10 here you should go to here, then 10 to 11 should go to the here, then so from 10 to so 20 20 10 to 20 or 20 11, then 50 40 like other values should go to here. So which means, so here value based, the partitioning is happening by value, certain values based the partitioning will happen here. So value based the partitions will happen here, right? That is called the round robin mechanism. Sorry, round range partitioning here, which means value based partitioning here. So here you require the in-depth knowledge of the table structure, content, and everything. Round robin mechanism is like a both are hash and round robin, both are equally distributing the load, but in the round robin on the rotational basis, data will split into the desired part, the desired partition here. Data will split into the desired partition here. So to perform this one, we need to log into the system. We need to log into the system. So you will get the options here. Let me show you. So let's log in. Why it is taking longer time? There are multiple sessions are open.
Sir, is there any default partition which it will take? I mean, hash or round robin in partition?
Hash is the default one. Everybody will do the hash partitioning only. Remaining two, it's some kind of impact on the system if you do wrongly. So that's the reason. So everybody for the load balancing purpose and equally distributing the roles to the all the partitioning, then everybody will go for this partitioning only. This partitioning only they will go for that one. Here they will go for select the table, go to the catalog, right? In the catalog we have the tables. So go to the catalog here, but it should be more than 2 billion records. That is the recommended approach. The other smaller also we can do that one, but let me show you. So go to the catalog. Why is taking longer? Will take time. So not will take. Cloud connector will occupy the some errors. Cannot invoke because connection is null. Let me delete these connections first of all. So SAP HANA instance number 01 multi-container SDH. So system system logon data could not be used. What is the password? Let me check password. Anyone done the reinstallation of this system? The passwords are not working. Is there any other system which is installed already working? So we have a lot of systems are there here. HRJ, HDH, VDH,
Sir, I try with VDH.
VDH,
Yeah,
VDIR, VDH,
VDH.
VDH, VD info. Let's start. The login data could not be used. So which means some passwords are wrong here. Hmm. No, no. Let's start this one. Let's stop other one. Duplicate session. So hash, round robin, and range partitioning. So these are the partition types, actually three partitions. So normally people will go for hash partitioning only. Why? Because that rows will be equally distributed to the all the partitioning. So load balancing activities, we won't face any issues here. So round robin means here, so new rows are assigned to same equally distributed. Whenever the new rows are coming to the partitioning on the rotational basis, it will come for the equal distribution. So no need to define the primary key here, not required to define the primary key here. In the round robin mechanism, we no need to define it here.
Sir, in a hash partitioning, we need to define the primary key, right? So,
Yes.
if-
So here round robin, it's provide the basic level log on load balancing. Data is distributed to the across the partitioning. But the only thing is, it's several parts, data will be divided, maximum processing, and we have to define the primary key. So which basis you need to distribute it. So like that, you have to divide, we have to do that one. So there is a vast concept actually, this partitioning. But whenever we have, so whenever the size is more than 2 billion records, that time we have to go for the partitioning here. We have to go for the partitioning here. So VDH, right? VDH. Let's go to here. Now 02 system DB is the same password or different
yes,
password?
same.
Okay. Thing cannot be reached. The ping SAP HANA. What's happening? 126 is the ping 126. Correct on. ADH area. Okay, this is started and 02 uh, 0 2023 or 24.
23 only.
Okay, I given 24 actually. No. No. First of all, the host is reachable. Ping CP no. Ping SAP. Yeah, it's reachable. So it's reachable. So let's open the firewall port once. So there is a ports actually, inbound ports and outbound ports firewall. So let me So here ports are like 300 15 to 399 15. Then 300 13 to 300 13. So ports. Okay. HANA. So 02 multi-container. So VDH, right? VDH system. The password is 2023. So let's check. It won't take much time. Something is happened, so that's why we are facing this issue. Anyone done any changes here? OS level, operating system level, any changes? Let me check. We have one more host. SAP Linux 1. Here, so what is the database it got up? Nothing. SAP. So here also we have H11, TSN, lot of databases are there. VDH is there here also. VDH, VDH.
Sir, HKB also working, sir.
In SAP Linux 1?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Instance number. 15, instance number, something wrong actually. Something has happened. So I want to check what happened. Is it working for anyone? Anyone is connected to the HANA Studio and any database you connected? No.
But
Yes. So here, what we have to do the partitioning, go to the catalog, okay? So go to the catalog here. Under the catalog, you will get the list of tables. Under the catalog, you will get the list of tables here. So go to the catalog. So in the catalog, you will see the partitioning tables, partitioning the tables, something like that. You will get it, or show partition, something like show distribution. So like that, you will get the option. So you can just provide the table name, right click and do the partitioning. Then you will get the partitioning of the table, all the information you will get. So let's see why it got stuck again. What connection lost? So here, when you go to the here, you need to choose the respective schema. So respective schema where we have the some tables, column store tables or tables. Why? Because here only column stores tables we have to do the partitioning. Only column store tables. Why? Because all the business data stores only in the column store tables. So in the column store tables, we have to do the partitioning here. So here right click and do the partition. So we will get the option here, partitioning option. So select it, what is the partition you are going to choose it. Then we can do the partitioning here. So let me show you here. So just expand the here tables, right? So right click and so just you can do the right click here. You will see the table distribution option here. See, show table distribution. Just go to here. So table distribution, select the table. What is the table you want to do the partitioning? Show distribution. So right click, show table distribution. You will get the list of tables. So then select the table, which table you want to do the table distribution. You will get the list. You can see it here. List of tables, no tables. So which means there are no column store tables here. So that's the reason you are seeing this no table, something like that. So, but if you have any custom tables, let's check any custom table is available or not. So we have one custom tables. Custom tables means not the system created, we created. We create, if we create, we have any custom table. Suppose like let's take the one training table creation here. Okay. So jet training, something like that. We created the one training here on the so schema column store tables. There is a name we created, right? So that is done. So now go to the table partitioning here. So select the your schema. So what is the schema, in which schema you have? So then you will see the table name, right? Right click on the table name. There is a partition, the table name, partition. So just to go to the partition here. So here you will see the types of partitions here. Here you will see the types of partitions. Which partition you want to go? There is a types of partition: hash partitioning, round robin partitioning, and range partitioning. Hash partitioning. Hash partitioning means so number of partitions equal to the number of, suppose like if you go the 4 partitioning, if you are the so 4 partitioning, if you are the 8 records and 4 into 8, 2, 2, 2, 2 like that, it will be distributed. So, but new rows also will be arranged same thing only here. So two partitioning like that, you can choose it. How many entries are there? You need to choose the column, primary key column. Just click on the OK button. Then the table recorded, you will get like table has been partitioned equality. So two partition, two partitions are there here, which means two entries, one entry here, one entry here. Like that, the records will be splitted. If we go for the merge, if we go for the another partition here, if we go for the another partition here. So if we go for the another partitioning, we can also merge the partition also here. So merge partition, we can remove the partitions also here. Take into the non-partition. Once the partition is done, we can remove the columns as well here, right? So that is also one possible thing here, right? So equally we can distribute the load. The same time, with the same time here, so you can also go to the table distribution. So if you want to go with the some other table here, right click some other table, close it here. So show the table distribution. So here you can select the table, not the table. So this table already we done the partitioning, right? So that's why it's showing that. So you will not get, once already partitioned, we need to remove from the partitions list, then go back, partition, then hash partition, then go to the round robin partition, then click on the how many numbers, suppose like two partitions, you can take that two and we can distribute it here. Here we don't require any primary key here, right? So it does not require. Only hash partitioning primary key, rotational basis, the data will be so fetched here. If you go to the partitioning again, then go to the range partitioning. Range partitioning means value based partitioning here, first level partitioning. So value based. So we have to provide the values from which value to which value on the which partition number, from which value to which value in which partitioning. So we have to select it and we have to take it out. So currently our table size is very less. That's why quickly we are getting like it has been partitioned something like that here, right? So this is the way we need to do the partitioning of the tables here. Okay. So that is the thing.